Hey guys, Llama Grant here, and welcome back to another model kit video, gunpla kit video kit review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Iron-Blooded Orphans Mobile Suit Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex. This is a high-grade kit from Bandai. Very nice. I have watched all of Iron-Blooded Orphans. It was a very good show. I liked it a lot. The next show I plan to watch is Unicorn. Unicorn is next on my Gundam show watch list. And maybe I'll get a Unicorn kit because I really want that one. But here's the box. Spoilers. Get that out of here. So the figure comes with a bunch of stuff. Surprisingly, unlike the other model kits that I have reviewed, this one actually has a significant amount of parts left over on the sprues. You have like 2 entire sprues here of stuff that isn't really used. You got a small one here, more for like joints and such, and then you got a bigger one with other parts there, but they weren't really used. They're just kind of left over. So that's those. It also came with a bunch of stickers. You already know how I feel about stickers on model kits and toys. I absolutely despise them, but again, I keep falling into the trap and putting them on there to complete the aesthetic. Because I'm too lazy to paint. So there's the stickers. And of course, here we have the instruction booklet. You can see Mikazuki right there chilling. You can open it up. Obviously it's got instructions. Model kits, if you didn't know, are basically toys that you build yourself. There's also some various other bits here. I have a few hands and such that I didn't end up using on the display shelf. I have an open palmed hand and a closed hand here. Of course, he comes with 2 of each. I just have 1 of each on him right now. He comes with this kind of umbilical cord type thing, and that's for his weapon, which I'll get into later. It's posable. It holds its shape. It's got bendy wire inside of it. And then we have a few connector bits for any base that you would want to use for this guy. It doesn't come with a base, but it's got the things to use with a base. And here is Barbatos, or Barbatos as it's pronounced in the English version of this show. Here he is. He's got his giant extendable mace lance thing. Not exactly sure what it's supposed to be called. I don't know what weapon. I just know that it's a blunt force weapon. Don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe a club. But here he is. He's also got on his back here his little gun, and just going ahead and taking the weapon out of the hand real quick, because fair warning, with this specific kit, the weapon makes it really, really hard for him to balance. Without the weapon, he balances just fine, but ultimately the sheer weight of this big piece of plastic on this tiny pole kind of brings the figure down a lot of the time if you don't have him stable. As I mentioned earlier, this weapon is extendable. All you do is take this end and pull them apart, and it'll extend, and now you have a longer one. So that's pretty cool. It did do that in the show, so that's radical. So turning him around, you can see his gun here jutting out of his back. That is what this umbilical cord is for. You can unplug the gun from the back and take this little tiny thing here, plug it in to the end of that, and then you take this cord and plug it in the very same hole that the gun was just plugged into, and there you go. And in the show, sometimes it just kind of flails around in the background, almost like a tail. But of course, you can get him to wield it in, one of his open palmed hands. That doesn't really work with the closed palmed hand because there's no handle for it to grip onto. So the best you're really gonna get is like, I don't know, this maybe. Doesn't really work that well though. So most of the time you're probably just gonna have it out here shooting like this. I'm just gonna take this off for convenience. Another thing with this kit that should be well known is this specific kit very, very loose. I don't know if it's just my version, my copy here, but it is significantly loose. Specifically right here where the top upper torso meets the waist. This connection, I'm barely gonna put any effort into this. It is way too loose, and moving it around loosens it and it comes off very easily. So like just even doing basic things like turning, it came off. So that's something to be very wary of. This is a very gangly model kit. I mean, its proportions are accurate to the show at first. When I got this, I was like, what the heck is wrong with its proportions? It looks so weird. And then I went back and I looked at the show again and I was like, nope, that's just how it is. That's how Barbatos is. He's just he's built different. The figure itself is very nice. Again, very screen accurate to how he appeared in the animation. Looks great. You would see a few of the stickers here, like on the knees for the eyes, some of the yellow on the blue sections. Articulation, pretty standard, for a Gundam figure. Ball joints, hinges, outward joints in the shoulders, more ball joints, and ball joints. His arm just came undone. It is slightly, I guess, cluttered, I feel, just by the design itself of the Barbatos. It's not really the fault of the kit, it's more the fault of the design of, the Gundam, because it's such a complicated, spiky mess. There's a lot of stuff that butts into each other. Here's the back of them. There's where that umbilical cord plugs in. I'm not sure if that's what it's really called, but that's how I imagine it. So that's what I call it. Shoulder came off. For those of you who don't know, I do not like to glue my model kits. So if you're too rough with them, or if it's this specific figure, which tends to be super loose, it will come apart. This Barbatos does have one last feature, which is on its arm, where this little gray section can open up, and this arm can come out like so. And this arm here has a little clip on it, and that clip can do several things. If you close it up, you could still bring it down like so. The clip can be used to hold his mace-like thingy. There's a little clip there. It pegs in. You can have him wielding it on his arm. He does do that in the show sometimes, where it's just kind of attached via this this mini arm in the back, and it's just there. Once again, weight distribution is probably going to be a pain because this thing is so dang heavy. Another use for this is, you know, you can use it for wielding the gun. Get on in there, son. Let's put the cord back on real quick. This will help stabilize it a little better. So it can hold the gun like so. I don't know why you would particularly want to do it that way, but you can. You know, just in case you want to do anything with like some arm quick draw McGraw action or something. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, that is the kit. That is Barbatos. Again, major gripes that I have with this figure are pretty much solely just it is not stable at all. Like, it's so weak. The pieces on it, they come off just by messing around with it, and the shoulders both came off. Oh no. What do you want me to do next, Orga? Anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you like it. If you do, make sure to hit that like button down below to show me that you did. And as always, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content from the channel, especially if you like Gundam model kits such as these. And I'll see you guys later.